Tonight, this story, that's a great thing about stories. They're passed on, they change, they develop. For centuries, people have been telling stories. And this is a story that comes to us from West Africa. And it is called The Long Ones. Let's hold our things. Ready? Okay? And remember, you're going to come right up here. All right? And then I'm going to send you into the lake over there. Okay. Now, this is a story that takes place out there after a long day of the animals chasing and carrying on with each other. They would take a nice, cool break in the evening to get a drink at the pond, and they wouldn't bother one another. They would just go to the pond and get their water and go back to where they sleep. And as they would come down, let's hold it, please. Okay. Remember how I asked? Okay. And so they would come down, and they would always notice Rabbit sitting inside her hut. But tonight, Rabbit was sitting outside of her hut, which was kind of strange. First one to notice this was Tree Frog. Tree Frog came hopping, got right here, honey, right over here. Okay? And you're going to ask Rabbit, say, why are you sitting outside your hut?
Why are you sitting outside your hut? I can't get in.
So Tree Frog said, can I help?
Can I help?
And she said, no, Tree Frog.
No, Tree Frog.
You're too small. You can't help.
You're too small. You can't help.
Be gone.
Be gone.
So Tree Frog got a spot over here, up here. Let's get it right up here. I'll take that. Thank you. All right, right up here, honey, right over here, right here. Hanging out there by the pond. All right. Well, next to come down the path was a tiger. Honey, if we could, yeah. And she started coming up through the grass. And we'll come over here, stage right. And she noticed, and she popped up and said,
Hello, Rabbit.
and Rabbit said,
Hi.
like she was a little alarmed. And Tiger said, why are you sitting outside your hut?
Why are you sitting outside your... Why are you sitting outside? I can't get in.
So then she asked,
Can I help? I need all the help I can get.
so with her paw, she pounded on the hut, took a step back, and we heard the voice that was in the hut said, I am the Long One. I chomp on leaves and stomp on elephants. Go away or I will stomp on you. Tiger didn't like this one bit. She started tearing and ripping Rabbit's hut. Oh, and Rabbit jumped up, said stop, and she lost her ears. She got so excited. And she said, why are you trying to tear down my hut?
Why are you trying to tear down my hut?
You're no help, be gone.
You're no help, be gone.
And so that's what she did. And I'll go ahead and take that. And you sit right over there by her.
Actually,
next to come up, there you go. Next to come up was a jackal. And a jackal was fierce and fast, and it came running through, came up, saw Rabbit, and said,
Hello, Rabbit. Hi, Jackal.
and Jackal asked.
Why are you sitting outside your hut? I can't get in.
So very quickly, she knocked on the hut. And once again, we heard, I am the Long One. I chomp on leaves and stomp on elephants. Go away or I'll stomp on you. And so she saw a burning bush over there. She grabbed a stick of fire. And be ready. And she said, no, stop.
Stop.
What are you trying to do, burn down my hut?
What are you trying to do, burn down my hut?
You're no help, be gone.
You're no help, be gone.
And so she went over there, and she took her stick of fire, and she put it in the pond over here. No, okay, over here. And audience, help us out. When you stick that fire, here, I'll grab that. Stick that fire. Stick that fire in the water, and there you go. Oh, good. And she came in back, and I'll put your ears on you here. Come on over here. All right, there you go. All right, you got them on? All right, well, then at this point, okay, this is where I'm going to take over. All right. Pounding down the path was an elephant, and it saw Rabbit. Said, hello, Rabbit.
Hi.
Okay.
Well, why are you sitting outside your hut?
I can't get in.
You need some help getting in?
I need all the help I can get.
And so, Elephant pounded, pounded, and pounded. And once again we heard, I am the long one. I chomp on leaves and stomp on elephants. Go away or I'll stomp on you. Elephant didn't like that one bit. And so he came back here, turning around, getting ready to charge. Rabbit, you be ready. You be ready. And he came charging, and he knocked her into the pond, or over by the pond, adjacent to the pond. And she fell in the pond, lost her ears, started drowning like crazy. And none of the animals helped. They all laughed except Tree Frog, who jumped in there. Save her, Tree Frog. Save her. You can do it. Help her. Get her back up here. Oh, good work. Get her there. Get her there. Oh, good. You stay over there. And she started spitting and coughing and said, oh, Tree Frog, you saved my life. Tree Frog, you saved my life.
Tree Frog saved my life.
How can I ever repay you?
How can I ever repay you?
Now will you let me help you?
Now will you let me help you? Yeah.
So she knocked on the hut. Once again, we heard the voice of the long one.
I'm the long one. I chomp on leaves and stomp on elephants. Go away or I'll stomp on you.
And Tree Frog said, I got a better idea. And she knocked on the hut and said, open up this hut. You can say it a little louder.
Open up this hut.
For I am the slithering cobra.
For I am slithering.
If you do not open up this hut,
If you do not open up this hut,
I shall slither underneath it
I shall slither underneath it
and spit poison in your eye.
and spit poison in your eyes.
Oh, well, at this, the horrible, terrible long one made its appearance and said, I really am the long one, and I do stomp on elephants and chomp on leaves, but I won't hurt anyone. I'm just a little caterpillar. And Tree Frog and Rabbit laughed and laughed. And Tree Frog said, see, Rabbit,
See, Rabbit?
it's better to use your mind rather than your muscles. The end. All right, girls, stand up right here in front. Here we go. Put those feet right there. There you go. Stand up here. We are going to take, this is one thing we did in practice. On 3, we're going to bow. And we can hold hands. You want to hold hands? 1, 2, 3. We bow. Oh, so good. And before we end tonight, I just found out